What up? What up? What up?
Cooler, cooler. What's good with y'all?
I
Look,
wanted you
so
to ask
Andy,
that question that you had.
how can one be a GOAT if you're not number 1 in any stats and you barely top 5 in any
And
stats?
you was talking about Scotty.
I'm talking
Who
about
you ranking?
Kobe. I'm
Talking about
talking about Kobe.
Oh,
Kobe.
you talk about my man Cole.
You want to know?
Oh,
You asking me? Oh, I like this. So you saying how can he be
oh.
one of the the
So
GOAT or
look,
one of
look,
the
Ant,
GOATs?
KB, I'm about to
I
cut your
want you to
mic
know quick.
off. I'm
Look,
about to cut
Ant,
your
No,
mic off,
hold on. Let me
KB.
answer.
look,
No,
Ant,
can I answer?
I'm gonna tell you straight up
Can
though.
I answer?
You my dude,
No, I
so
love it.
you my dude. So I'm from New Orleans, so you know I rocked with
Oh,
you.
And no,
So
in the
you know I
building. What
played
up?
out there.
I
You
gotta
know I
hear
played
it.
in North Eye. Bro. Let me show you
Yeah,
something, bro.
that's
Stop
why I
playing.
rock with you.
Yeah, nigga, you know you my. I love y'all. I miss New Orleans, bro. I miss Beanies. Beanies,
Oh,
man. I gotta go get that goddamn
come on,
barbecue
that
season.
seafood
Man,
fire.
stop playing with me.
I feel that. I feel that.
You see that shit?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, stop
Yes,
playing with me.
sir.
Salute.
My
Hey,
Salute.
no,
dude.
bro. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna give you some context behind that because I understand
All
what you're
right.
saying. I don't know if you remember a while ago. This is years
Mm-hmm.
ago. Kobe was hurt. This is like his last year, and somebody said something to Kobe in the stands, and he did this.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yep,
He
yep.
talking to James
It
Harden,
means
wasn't he?
something. It
But
means
I'm
something.
saying though.
No,
But
what
see,
you want?
that's the thing
See,
though. Then
this
my
the thing.
argument comes to, all right, Robert Ory got 6 rings. You
He
We're
see
not
what
got
I'm
gonna do.
saying?
Don't matter.
got
Robert
Derek
seven.
Horry's
Fisher.
Matter.
not
Same
that
thing.
Hold
caliber
on.
of
No,
player.
Hold on.
he wasn't that
But
kind
hold
of
on.
guy.
But Derek Fisher got 5 rings.
He's
It
not
Are
doesn't
y'all gonna say
that
that they
caliber
matter.
of
He
goats?
wasn't
player.
that kind of
But
guy.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
they
saying
just
is
role
No,
everybody
players.
always talks.
it
They
wasn't.
always want to talk about rings, but rings.
Bro.
Come on. If
Why
you
would
want
why?
to talk
Okay,
about
let me
rings,
ask you
Bill
something,
Russell the
bro.
best.
Let me ask you something, bro. Out of real respect, why do niggas not say nothing about Steve Kerr or John
That's
Paxson
a
or
great.
something like that?
That's a great
We talking
question.
about them guys. Who was the
Yeah.
guys? Kobe went. See, this is the thing I got to bring up, bro, and I got to pull the numbers up. Kobe shot lower than 30% against the Celtics and had like 17 rebounds.
Yeah,
That's
in that
probably
game
Yes,
love
seven.
and
intangibles.
won the chip.
Yeah,
Mm.
that game
Them
seven.
dudes
Yep.
ain't doing that. He did whatever it took. I'm looking at the whatever it took to win guys. Mike, Braun, Kobe. Gotta think about
Gotcha.
it.
Gotcha.
Real
And
shit.
and the reason why we put Kobe, even though he wasn't the best at, because Mike obviously is the best two guard ever played the game, and arguably, not arguably, is the GOAT, right? So we don't, because Kobe, as your to allude to your statement, he wasn't top five in none of these categories, but it's the aura that came behind Kobe. It's the 80 plus point game, the back to back 60 point games, the streak we had like 40 plus in like a whole span of like a whole 2.5 weeks, atop of the five chips, atop of the scoring titles, atop of the MVP, atop of the Olympic gold medals, atop of them. Yo, Kobe, you got to come over here for us to win this Olympic gold medal because these niggas ain't shit. And Braun was on the team. They had to
I
call
remember
Kobe
that
to
year.
come over here to win it. You know, so
I
all
remember
those
They
that.
said
things
about Kobe.
behind, so all
They
those things
did.
behind Kobe, that's why, people pick Kobe in that GOAT conversation because of what comes with the name Kobe Bryant. That's why.
Nah, see, I
Look at
like
what
y'all argument
be-
better because most niggas just always talk about the rings. But the rings for me, I mean, you got people that got the same amount of rings or more. So the
Right.
ring conversation don't really, But I'm a man about stats, and I look at stats. And Kobe, I think the only one that he's number 4 in is most scored points. Like to me, that
bro.
be it's kind of questionable. You know what I'm saying?
Look, if you just about stats, then Bill Russell should be your favorite player ever.
Or the
And rest in peace to the
GOAT.
OG. That's a Hall of Fame.
Mhm.
Think about that. Kareem
Oh,
Abdul-Jabbar should be your favorite
no, I
player
know.
ever.
I say the same thing all the
I
time.
know. I'm. That's cool. But you gotta, you see what I'm saying? If that's the
Right.
case, it gotta be them. My thing is this. How old are you, bro?
38.
You 38. I'm 39. Okay, I get it. So I get it. It's cool. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I'll be 40 this year. And I'm gonna tell you something. You not wrong. But if we going with resumes or points, if we going with points, we have to go to Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or some shit like that.
Mm.
Bill Russell
Facts.
overall with rings.
Mm.
Me, I'm gonna keep it a bean. My generation and your generation, all of our generation,
But y'all the same
basically.
generation, bro.
We are,
Yeah.
yeah. Look, bro, I'm gonna keep it a bean. I can't. No, look, bro, I can't like what he say. Oh no, we are.
Y'all the same fucking generation,
No, me and
Ant.
bro, same team. I just said that. I just
Oh,
said it. He 30, I'm 39. He
there you
38, I'm
go.
39.
Okay,
Listen,
Right.
we don't look 38, 39, but we 38,
Definitely.
39.
that's
But
fact.
Dope.
no,
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna keep it a bean. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. I thought you were like 26, bro. I ain't gonna lie. But
I
I
appreciate that.
can't
Yeah.
explain the niggas. Yeah, I fuck with it, bro. Salute. We're black don't crack unless you own that shit. Hey,
We
listen,
don't.
I can't explain what it felt like to see Mike on uh NBC after church.
Right.
Faith waves leaning in, off two legs dunking. I'm gonna be biased, bro. I can't explain what it felt like to see Kobe in the dunk contest going between the legs, and then seeing their careers after that, and then seeing LeBron on TV as St. Vincent St. Mary. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, bro, these niggas is
Yeah.
the best basketball players I've seen in my life.
Ever.
And I
Right.
got to play against
Hands
two of
down.
them, not three of them. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
like, you can't, you know what I mean? It is what it is. But at the same time, you know, it's, I understand that Kobe, because he played 20 years, bro. He won 5 rings. But he had
With
Shaq
one
with him for
team.
like, he had
With
Shaq with him
one
for 3
team.
and
Let's
2 by himself.
one team.
I like how
One
he's
team
saying
for
that so
20
strongly, but he a
years.
KD fan.
Who, me?
Yeah. No, me. He talking about
Nah, I
You
me.
do
a
about
KD fan?
No,
Nah. But that's but bro.
I
Look,
was
you've been tapped
I
in
was a
though.
Kobe fan. And hold on, Ant. Before you,
I love
let
it
me
though.
just answer that.
Yeah.
Like when Kobe retired, and I put this on my Facebook page. I said, "Exit Kobe, enter KD." So in the times of Kobe, Kobe all the way. Don't let me go. Go ahead. Y'all talk.
No, I ain't say nothing.
You
Who said
about to
something?
put on a
I want
Superman
to hear
costume.
KB.
Superman.
KB done tapped in and like, I got this shit lit. Let's go, KB.
Yeah. I'm saying. Yeah.
Hold on, if everybody
Sir.
put on
Oh god.
jerseys. Hold on. I'm about to put. I gotta put
I'm gonna
it.
tell you
Hold
how
on.
real it is, man. Let me stop playing with me, man.
Oh, here we go. Oh.
Everybody put on the. I'm gonna put the Mellow Syracuse on it. We put on
Okay,
jerseys.
stop playing with me, man. We
Hey, I
going
got
to
something to
No,
Kobe
say.
bro.
High School,
No,
baby.
hey,
Stop playing with me.
look at y'all.
Hey, I
Hey, they
got something
put
to say about
everybody put
Melo too.
jerseys on now. Everybody look.
I said,
KB, we on
we
Hold
put
jerseys.
on
on,
jerseys. Let me
Hey,
put on jerseys.
We on
I
jerseys.
got something to
He
say about
said,
Melo too. Y'all ain't gonna like that, but Melo be
oh
man.
no, let's
Listen, Melo
yeah.
be
Hold on.
tripping. Melo be tripping.
You,
Like
Mellow be
how you
tripping.
how you gonna say that winning a gold Olympic is more important than winning a NBA title when everybody's goal is to go to the NBA? What's
KB. I'm about to cut your mic off,
I,
KB.
you
Hey,
gotta
oh
oh
understand
God,
the
shit,
Everybody get
context.
crazy
You gotta
again.
understand the context of
oh
what
shit,
he was saying.
oh
It's
shit,
context to that.
oh
That's
It's
between
shit,
context
y'all.
to
I ain't
that.
got
um,
shit to do with that.
oh
It's
shit.
context, man.
listen,
It's
Hey
context,
yo,
man.
who? What that nigga said? Who means is
Who
this?
man is
hey, look, I swear, son.
I
When I was talking
wasn't
about doing my podcast, I'm
I
like,
just want to
niggas
hear
not
it.
gonna rock with me because my opinions. I'm telling you, I already
Nah, that
know I'm controversial.
All
nah. I
right,
mean,
hold on,
No, every time I say
KB. Before, now,
y'all can talk
respectfully,
now.
before we, finish our podcast and send you on your way,
Yes, sir.
but respectfully, the reason why I say Melo said that, because you got to understand, the gold medal is representing your
Your
country.
country.
This is
I
the
get it.
That's a
whole
fact. That's a
country.
fact.
This is millions of people that
It's
you
the
are
biggest
born into
stage.
this country that is going for you, USA. That holds more significance to a lot of players because a lot of players said that. Melo wasn't the only person that said that a gold medal is more important than a championship. He's not the only person that said that. So his POV is this is a country. This is a championship is a team thing. That's a team thing for your organization. This is the USA. This is your whole country. So you can't compare a country to a team aspect. So if you look at it in that aspect, the country is way bigger of an achievement than your team. That's what Melo was saying.
I mean, I understand that. I get that. You know, for me, I think it's more that everybody in the world who plays basketball wants to make it to the NBA, not to the Olympics. You see what I'm saying? Like the Olympics is one thing, but everybody's goal is
Let,
to make it to the NBA if you play
let me let
ball.
But the
me just say this though.
Olympics,
Hold on, hold on.
go ahead,
Let me
Mel.
say this though.
Go ahead, bro.
A lot of people make the NBA, but a lot of people don't get to be
That's what
Olympians. Don't
I
even
was
get
gonna say.
selected. So it's one of those things where it's like to each his own about as far as value. Like everybody value ain't the same when it comes to certain things, but we're not gonna make it like the Olympics is just some easy thing. Because there's less people that made the Olympics than that
I
made the
agree.
league. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
that's real.
Like, for example,
That's
Ant Morrow was in the league but wasn't an Olympian. And then it's like when you make the Olympics, you don't even it's not even always an open spot. Think about it. Melo was on that. Remember, that's every 4 years.
Right.
So he played on that from when they got the bronze. So '04 Melo played, and so did Braun. But '04, '08, 12, 16 Melo played, right? So it's like that's a spot that somebody else ain't getting. It's not an
That's all.
easy thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why what he did was not, look at Steph Curry. This his first one was the past year. And that's Steph Curry. I know he
Right.
declined a year or two, but it's like, you just gotta look at it in real time and understand the value and how hard it is to do that and not
Got you.
diminish
Got you.
that fact.
Yeah.
No, I got you. That makes sense.
now. I
That
give
makes
you.
sense. I can understand
I
where
get.
that's where you're coming from.
Not to cut you off. I give you my 2 cents with the guys. You gotta understand. Everybody, look at who Braun. Look at who Melo came in the league with.
Right. Right. He
LeBron,
had one of the
Chris
best
Bosh
world class
won.
freaking
Mine,
drafts ever.
mine is Darko Milicic.
Oh yeah, nah. But Darko, hey, shout out to Darko Military. He on the farm right now, probably get a bag. Y'all be freaking 7 foot on the farm, going crazy. Shout out to
Like we don't
Darko
even know
though.
where that guy
But no,
at.
if you, yeah, no, but no, he definitely is. He grew up on that. They get money over there. But I'm gonna tell you something, bro. Like Melo legacy, when he realized his legacy was gonna be different than LeBron's, that's what he stepped foot into. So that Olympic shit with him means a lot. And it mean a lot to me
Right.
and me because I'm a huge that was my favorite player in college, one of my favorite players. And he should be in the Hall of Fame. That bro, you didn't have to see that Denver Carmelo was different. It was
Nasty. Yeah, I ain't go. Well, I mean, you got to remember, he
and then
did
the
take us
New
out the playoffs.
York Carmelo I had to play against was different, and the Portland Carmelo was different. It's just he was in a
I
different
get that.
stage and his career was out of his prime. But for him to get that, that mean a lot in terms of the game, in terms of skill, work, everything. Like Melo
Right,
deserved that
right,
shit.
right.
But it's just guys walk into their legacies different based off their careers. His career wasn't like Bron. D Wade career wasn't like Bron. Michael Jordan career was different than Bron's. You see what I'm saying?
It
So when
was.
you walking into this shit, it's different for different guys. But in the media or to like us right now, just being media guys, kind of right now, it's
Right,
like
right, right.
everybody don't understand it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, bro, they was never nothing alike. All of them we just mentioned, they're nothing alike,
Mhm.
None of them.
but they're
Nope.
great in their own space.
Their
You
own
know what I'm
capacity.
saying?
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm like,
That
bro,
makes sense.
like why y'all keep comparing LeBron to Jordan and LeBron to Carmelo or Steph to Allen Iverson? I'm like, they're not the same guys in terms
Nah, they
of
not.
the era they played in, number one, and how they play. Can y'all stop
Nah, that's facts.
doing
That
that
makes
shit?
sense.
But they giving people $100 million to do this goofy shit every day. Give me
Mhm.
$100 to do this goofy shit
For
every
real,
day.
to talk
Nigga, because
trash.
I
I
really
can do the same thing
know. They
CBA
don't
do.
know. You know what I'm saying?
But you
But I
right.
love it.
You right.
I love it. But we can the great part is now we can control our media space without having to worry about that. So I can say this
Facts.
to
Facts.
y'all and everybody gonna see it and not have to worry about why you say that tomorrow on ESPN or some shit. But if y'all would give me
Right. Right.
$100 million, I'll come over there and do this.
That's facts.
Hey, yo,
To
Man,
man.
do
let
the
me go
same
up
thing
here and check
CBA
on my
do.
babies, man. I love y'all, man. We good.
Nah, I appreciate it, man. I appreciate y'all logging me in, man.
Peace and
Already,
love.
man. Shout out to my
Y'all
man
That'd be
too.
KB.
cool, man.
Hey, yo, pardon me for that earlier for referencing that. I was just
Nah,
on the
nah, you good, bro.
comments.
You good.
You know what
Yeah,
I
nah, you
mean?
good. Don't
My
trip.
We
man.
live
Shout out
anyway.
to
It's
KB,
already
y'all.
That'll be cool, man.
love, man.
Already.
All
Hey,
right.
let me call my daughter and go check on my boys upstairs, man. My babies. Love y'all, man.
All
All
right,
right.
Aunt.
Hey,
Salute.
My
bro.
G.
Appreciate y'all. I swear to God, man. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
man. Appreciate you
So,
coming on, man.
Toast
All
all right,
love,
man.
man.
up.
Definite.
Thank you.
Toast up,
Thank you.
Aunt.
Thank you.
Hey, yo,
Oh,
Aunt.
but nah,
Cavs.
we don't.
Cavs is seven,
What
Aunt.
you over there on your wine? He over there on that barefoot, boy. What you on over there on? Uh, ah, ah. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Nah, I'm thinking again, man. One of my twins is on one right now, so
Yo, go
I
ahead.
can't be.
Hey, bro, we're gonna end it off. We're gonna end it off with our last two what ifs. Aunt Morrow, salute to you,
Oh
bro, for
yes, bet.
chiming
Yes,
in, man.
sir.
Oh,
Yes.
Appreciate you, man.
oh man, I love y'all, man. So, hey, no, I do the last two. What else with y'all?
Okay, bet. So the last two one ifs is what if Nick Anderson hits those free throws?
I
You talking
I
about the
think
one before?
Orlando, they just gonna lose in
Oh,
five. They lose in five. They
God.
lose in
He lose
five.
because what people fail to understand, right? So they only look at those two free throws. He actually missed
Four.
four.
He missed
Four.
four.
He missed
Four.
four straight free throws to because the first one was with 10 seconds left. He got the rebound. They fouled him again. He
You
Yeah.
missed
talking
the
about the
next
guard from Florida?
two. Huh?
Talking about?
Nick
Nick
Anderson
Anderson on
played the
Orlando
Houston
Oh
in
Rockets
yeah,
'95
yeah, yeah, yeah.
finals.
in the
I remember
finals.
that.
Yeah.
I didn't know y'all were gonna make. Yeah.
So we like, what if Nick Anderson hits those two free throws and lets Orlando wins that game one?
He
Remember,
might
this is game one,
Yeah.
guys.
be
It's
like a
not
perennial all star, bro. Bro lost all his confidence after that, and he
all
He
was
his
did.
good.
confidence.
That,
All
Real shit.
yeah.
it's crazy. That pretty much took Nick Anderson out the league. It did.
Yeah,
He
he
wasn't the
ain't even
same.
care about playing the league no more, bro. On God, that's
Yeah.
Yeah.
real. He said it.
If you look at it, Nick Anderson was the first Ben Simmons
Nah, we're not
as far as
No,
gonna do that to
confidence.
him.
oh, I
We're
As
not
wouldn't
doing
far as
say
nah, nah,
that.
nah, nah.
confidence wise,
He lost confidence, but he ain't get like that. We ain't doing that.
No,
Nah.
I
I
mean,
am
Nick
not
Anderson.
technically,
co-signing that.
All right, I'm gonna say some real shit, bro. Nick Anderson wanted to still play basketball. Ben got see this go back to what I'm saying. They walking in $200 million. Back then it
Yeah.
wasn't that. Nick still wanted to play. Ben was like, all right, if he
Yeah.
did lose his confidence,
Yeah.
it's like, fuck it. I already got a
mhm,
hundred, $200 million, and I got all these like fashion deals, and I'm with the Kardashian. Like Nick
Yeah.
wasn't on
mhm,
that. You see what I'm
Yeah.
yeah,
talking about? Like, yeah,
Fact.
it's a lifestyle thing with this situation. You know what I mean? Now, bro was on
mhm,
some other shit. You know what I mean? So like, oh nah, okay, I lost some confidence, but shit, I'm rich as fuck forever.
mhm,
So is that
Yeah. Exactly.
Nick Anderson wasn't on that? He wanted to get his confidence back. Bro, don't care about that. I can't believe that's why I push my kids so hard. Like, not hard in a bad way, but I'm just like, if you want it, man, you can really get it. Cause
mhm,
Yeah.
if I was y'all age, by the time y'all was the age I am, well, was 16, 17 years or something, but they talking about 200 million. Hey, let's go get that. But I still have
Mm-hmm.
love and passion for the game. Bro, ain't got that,
Mm-hmm.
man. They just keep giving these people money. And I'm like, that's what they're doing. You know what I
Right.
mean? So you tell me you want to work on your game and you want to be like that, and you're gonna walk into it if you really like that. That's where
Mm-hmm.
it's at really right now. You know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? Go
Yeah.
nice.
I just I
Yep.
just I just think like you said, like, because of the revenue share that the NBA has come with the TV contracts and the commercials and these guys, paying NBA for all these ads and stuff like that. It's a business, right? At the end of the day. So at the end of the day, the NBA is putting out a product, which is the players that the fans love, that's going to pay to see these guys on the court, buy their jerseys, watch them on TV, all that shit.
Yep.
But does that transitions into talent? No, it don't. It's just like, yo, you could come in and you could be internet star. Case in point, Bronny James, right? We all know. Salute to Bronny getting in the NBA. LeBron James getting his son in the NBA. That's all good. That's positive. But he doesn't get that if he's not LeBron James' son, if the spotlight's not on him. He doesn't get a guaranteed contract if that's not LeBron James' son, if he doesn't have the spotlight on him, right? Like Kai and Anthony, I think, is a better player than Bronny James, but nobody's talking about Kai and Anthony. He didn't even make the McDonald's All-American team, right? But Bronny did, right? And Kai, in my opinion, is a better player than Bronny. But to the point, I just think that, to your point, Ant, when you said that these guys are getting all this money and shit like that, and they're not into the game, going back to the point of Ben Simmons and how his confidence is as compared to Nick Anderson and his confidence. I just think that my 2 cents, I just think that we got to get back to like skills, right? Skills and who we who has what it takes to actually make the NBA roster. It could be a legitimate NBA player. Shout out to the G League and the developmental league for getting these players, into that NBA forms. But I just think that the money changes everything. As we talked about what the nail, right? You don't got to go to college. You could just play like how the Ball brothers did it. They just played like overseas, got the money, came into the league, got the bread. So I mean, the NBA landscape has changed drastically, and the talent is just coming in, shoot threes. If you could do that, bang, you NBA talent. But to keep it back on track, if Nick Anderson hits those 2 free throws, like you said, Mel, it'd have been a gentleman's sweep. It'd have
Yeah.
been a gentleman's
Hey,
sweep.
hey, man.
'Cause I don't think
Hey,
it'll
I'm
still
gonna
beat the
leave
Houston
y'all.
Rockets.
Hey, I'm gonna leave y'all with this, man. Thank y'all for having me on, bro. Let me go check on these babies.
Mm.
All
Uh,
right.
and I'm a vibe out, man. I'm just chill, bro. I gotta get up in the morning. I got some work to do. Might have to.
Listen,
I got a lot of work. I'm going to get some work
Yeah,
done. I thank y'all,
definitely.
man. I
I
swear.
appreciate
I
you
swear. Thank you
coming
so
on,
much.
man. For sure.
Yeah.
And
Thank
giving us so much of your time, man.
Yeah,
Salute.
we can
Nice
do this.
meeting
We
you
can
as
do this
well.
like weekly. We can do this weekly. Bring the guests on, all that, man. Because we working every
let's do
week
it.
for sure.
Let's do it. We go live
Let
every
me know.
Tuesdays. Let's do it. If you could commit it, let's do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it, bro. Let me go get with these babies, man. I gotta call my
Go
daughter
ahead.
back.
Go ahead,
She
Ant.
she
We're going to
going
finish off the
crazy.
last one. We're going
She
to end off the
watching. She
show.
watching right now from Georgia. She doing her thing. So let me go tap in with her, man. I appreciate y'all so much.
All
Hey.
right.
Yeah.
Salute, Ant.
Salute.
My G.
Yeah.
All
Already.
right.
All
All
right.
right.
Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my man, Ant Morrow.
Yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
let's get through this last what if.
All
This is
right.
a great episode.
Cause Kaden over here hit me up like, Daddy, you putting me to sleep. I'm like, yo, chill. You lady came in the room right now. I'm like, yo, Kaden.
Okay, like, come on, Dad. You taking too long, Dad. All right, so the last what if, AJ's what if, is what if Kobe, what if Phil Jackson never coached Kobe Bryant? Yeah, Phil Jackson never coached Kobe Bryant. That's a good one. because if you look at Kobe's game prior to Phil
Yo,
Jackson,
Tom, what up?
Tommy, what up? If you look at Phil Jackson's game prior to Phil Jackson getting in, Kobe was he was making, airballing, just taking a lot of shots, unprecedented shots. He was just not in the flow of the game. It was just in the flow of himself. He had Dale Harris as a coach at the time, couldn't control Kobe. So we know when Phil Jackson came into the fold because he coached Mike. If you look at Mike, Mike was the same way. He's putting up 60 points and all that, but it's not transitioning into wins, into positive wins where it could win championships and contend. Phil Jackson came in and said, Mike, you're great. Let's implement this offense where you can get the ball here, could do your isolation here. And it was more accurate for Mike. And that's what made Mike become the greatest player of all time. So when Phil Jackson saw that, when they had an opportunity to coach, he was like, oh, I got this guy named Kobe Bryant. Looked at him. This guy looked, and he said it. It reminds me of Michael Jordan. Okay, I know what to do with this guy. And when Phil Jackson came in, what happened? These guys win chips. 5 chips under Phil Jackson's regime. So I think if Kobe Bryant didn't have Phil Jackson under his tutelage, there's no way he win 5 championships. There's no way he'd be the player. I mean, he would have been the player that he would have been, but he wouldn't have been the championship player that we see now in Kobe Bryant because Phil Jackson came and said, hey, this is the triangle offense. This is how you work as a team. And it didn't hurt that he had Shaq there as well to help mold that triangle offense, because if y'all know, the triangle offense is based off of spots and running it. And in that case with Shaq, it was running it through the big man, have the options for cutting in a triangle type form. And Kobe was the key catalyst when he comes off the certain picks, have the ball at certain spots to be able to shoot and do his thing. So that's what the triangle offense was based on. And it worked to Shaq and Kobe's advantage. And in Michael's case with the Bulls, it worked to his advantage. So Kobe wouldn't be the Kobe Bryant that we know of if Phil Jackson wasn't in the fray. That's my 2 cents and change.
Me, as far as like Kobe, I think that without Phil Jackson, I mean, I think that whole Lakers situation, they would have definitely got broken up. And honestly, without the championship pedigree, who's to say if the Lakers would have chose Kobe over Shaq like they did after they won the chip? So I think that without Phil, like, Kobe, he would have still he probably would have been more like in the Allen Iverson, realm, because the winning is what made him get in a certain level. And honestly, without that, that's basically the realm, the Carmelo, Allen Iverson realm Kobe would have been in. So the champion, like to your point, the championship pedigree would have been missing unless he somehow figured it out and, got on another team or another situation. But, we see now, we're not talking about him the same way. And I think this also applies to Shaq too, though, because Phil helped Shaq and Kobe both.
Yeah,
Because Shaq was coming up short plenty of times in Orlando. And as the guy, they was getting swept when Shaq was the guy. So I just think that Phil has he's a thankful for a lot of people's success in us being able, from Michael Jordan to Kobe, Scotty, Shaq, etc., for them to be viewed properly how we see him now as champions and in that certain light, and get that proper credit that they earned from being winners. And we see what it's like when you're not a winner, as a Barkley or an Iverson or, the list, Karl Malone. It's like your credit and how you are. Like Allen Iverson may be different because of his impact culturally and overall. So he might get more love than the rest, some other guys. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's not fortunate to be able to have that to lean on to give them that recognition. So without that winning, I just think that, everything is not the same as it is today
Mhm.
with those
And
guys.
And it's evident because remember when Phil Jackson left the Lakers, he was like, yo, him and Kobe was going through the situation. He couldn't really work well with Kobe. He left.
Yeah,
And Lakers went through a tumultuous time,
yeah,
right? And so that was
absolutely,
evident on
absolutely.
how Phil Jackson was the kind of the catalyst of honing Kobe and maximizing his skill set.
Yeah,
Because as soon
yeah,
as Phil Jackson come back, what do Lakers do? They win 2 more championships.
yeah, yeah,
So I just think that having Phil Jackson, a coach like Phil Jackson to coach Kobe Bryant, and like you said, Shaq, that was the perfect pairing as a coach to get to maximize these guys' potential and get the best out of them. And I think that if Carmelo and them would have adapted to Phil Jackson's system because they said, oh, this triangle is old, it's outdated, we need to do something new. It's not outdated. It wasn't old. Y'all just didn't buy into what he was saying. Like, there's no way you
they didn't have the
negate a.
personnel either though on the Knicks, honestly. And that's
I mean,
another
they
reason.
had Carmelo, they had Stoudemire, they had a great team. He was trying to implement the triangle, but Carmelo and them didn't want to buy in because they felt that it was an outdated system. So that's why they was like, this shit is old. They favor it as old. But it's like, if it ain't broke, why fix it? The man won multiple championships, 6, 7, 8 times. He won 6 with Chicago, 5 with the Lakers. That's what, 6, 10 champions, 11 championships
Yeah,
that he won with the triangle. So there's no way I'm gonna sit there and be like, "Oh, this shit is old." Nigga, it worked 11 times with chips. I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna buy in and be like, okay, let me do this triangle shit. So I think Carmelo missed out on the opportunity to potentially win a chip with Phil Jackson because collectively as a team they didn't want to buy into the triangle. I think they missed out on the opportunity. But neither here nor there. I just think that Phil Jackson as a coach is a mastermind. He's a proven winner as a coach, and he has won. And without Phil Jackson and Kobe's system, Kobe wouldn't be the player that we see today.
yeah. In fact, like to Tommy's comment, like yeah, like bro, like you looking at the system, but they didn't. The Knicks ain't have the personnel to run that successfully. It's like yeah, you can have a system, but if you ain't got the players, it ain't gonna work either. So, but yeah, agreed, man.
I agree. I
You know what I
agree.
mean?
I agree. But yo, man, listen, man,
And
that
that's a
was
wrap.
AJ's top 5 what ifs, man. My son, your nephew,
Yes, sir.
what ifs. Yo, we want to thank everybody that tuned in to episode 5. Yo, this is
Yeah,
a long
yeah.
ass episode.
Then now I see why Drink Champs in the other days we having them long episodes because when you got the right guests or right whatever, it go. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
I appreciate the time. Appreciate the time from Anthony Morrow. He definitely showed love. It was given a lot of insight. So definitely appreciate it, man,
yeah,
for
man. Shout
sure.
out to my man Ant Merrill out here in Charlotte. That's my guy. It was crazy, right? When to go back from the to the Dame
Yo,
Dash.
Reem, what up? Reem, what up, my boy
What
Reem?
up, Rain? What up, Rain? It's crazy, right? Because when we talk about the Damian Lillard joint, when I first did the interview with Aunt Merrill back during COVID, I'm
Okay.
gonna tell you, Kevin Durant was on there, Steph Curry was on there,
Uh-huh.
Damian Lillard was on there. It was crazy. I'm sitting here talking, and I just see Kevin Durant join the live. I'm like, oh shit. We still talking. Steph Curry joins alive. I'm like, oh shit. Damian Lillard
Ah,
joins alive.
oh,
Oh shit.
shoot, word.
I'm like, yo, nigga, this shit popping. You know what I'm saying? So I know
Yeah,
when I was talking about Dame Lillard, and they want to really get into that because he has a rapport still with all these guys. You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
but yeah, so shout out to A Merrill, man. That's my guy, man. Love always for joining 2 Cents and Change the podcast. I've been enjoying that basketball like 10th grade game. It was wild.
Yeah, my son Reed. Yeah, that's what my son Reed was hooping and doing his thing.
Because
Shout out and yo, and let me also shout out my boy Reem too because my boy came a long way. He holding it down. He have his basketball clinics. He trains the youth. My boy definitely doing real positive things. Tap in with my dude. If you in the Brooklyn or the New York area, man, and you want your kids to get some good skill development, good training, yo, tap
Yo,
my
what's
boy
good,
here.
boy?
What
Rain,
up?
what's good, bro?
What
What
up?
up, Ray?
Yo,
What
Ant, I don't know if
up?
you remember, Ant. I was one of the little homies that was coming with Mel to the crib, to the plaza, like, let's go hooping in the terrace. I always remember running into you and seeing you, like, you feel me? So it's all love.
Yeah,
I'm proud of
yeah.
y'all for what y'all doing on y'all platform and all that. You know what I'm
Salute,
saying? Yo, Mel,
bro. Salute.
they give you even shouting me out and all that.
Yeah,
But
yo, tell them about what you got going on too, man. Before we get out of here,
before we get
Hell
yeah,
out of here,
yeah.
tap
real
in.
quick,
Tell them.
basically, I've been working with kids like the last 2-3 years as far as like basketball skills and development and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I played in high school at E Hall and I did a little collegiate run or whatever the case may be, Division 3 wise, but now I'm really on to it heavy. I got some good clients right now. On the low, I ain't gonna talk too much, but I got Cole Anthony, little brother. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah.
12 years old and he played for Riverside AAU, so he tough, so look out for that. But yeah, bro,
They
like I'm just happy
don't know
where
where
I'm
to
at.
follow you at, bro. Tap
You can
that
follow
Talk
page.
me
your
Come
at
on,
shit,
man.
Ray.
you can follow me at Tunnel Vision Development. You know what I'm saying? Tunnel Vision, 2 N's, Vision Development. You know what I'm saying? All love is appreciated. All work is real work, and it ain't that real work y'all be seeing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just in my own lane doing my own thing, man. And I'm proud of y'all boys too. Word.
Salute. My
Salute.
dog since sixth grade.
That's a
You
fact.
heard?
That's
Y'all
a fact.
niggas is
Fact.
old. Y'all niggas is
Yo,
old.
Yo,
not
yo,
too, not
bro,
too, not yo,
chill.
no, not too much. I turned 35 on Sunday, bro. It's crazy.
I already know the
Hey.
B-Day coming up, bro. You already know. You already know.
I ain't gonna
You
lie.
already know, bro. We was on
Yo,
here
bro.
long.
Listen,
Yo,
make sure you ready. All this post shit. Make
oh
sure you
yeah,
ready, now.
I'm gonna see him on the court, man. Yo,
Yeah,
yo, we gonna get to that, man. And I ain't gonna, we gonna get my boy, we gonna line up, get my boy Remo here to chat
yeah.
too, man. You know,
I would
Absolutely.
love to get on here and do an episode with the guys, man. Word.
yeah, for
I'm
sure,
proud of
man. You know,
y'all,
Absolutely.
you got
man.
your early little cameo, cause you the dog, but yo, man, listen, man, don't come on here talking junk, man. You heard?
I got you, man. I got you, man. Baby Mello, you know what's up, Baby Mello, right here.
But yeah, we about to sign off though. So you know what I mean, bro?
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Shout out
man.
to my man Reem. You know what it is, man. Make sure you're
Shout out
tapping
to
with
two
Reem. Make sure
cents and some change.
you
You heard?
Yeah,
heard. You
yes,
heard.
Love
sir.
y'all,
Shout out to
man.
Love you too, bro.
already.
All right,
You already know.
All right,
later.
All right.
Reem. Yeah, man. Shout out to Ray. Had to get him on right quick. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I show him tapping it loud like, yo, we about to get on, so let's get him on right quick, man. Hey, yo, man,
Yes,
listen, man.
sir.
This is episode 5 of Two Cents to Change Your Podcast, man. Shout out to everybody that tuned in. Shout out to everybody on TikTok that be going up on TikTok, man. Please make sure y'all like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all, share the lives every time we go live. Just tell your friend and tell a friend and tell a friend because word of mouth spreads like wildfire. So tell all your friends about it. Bigger, better. We're going to keep giving y'all these great takes, these great insights. We're going to keep giving y'all these great guests. We're going to get some more NBA players on there. This is Two Cents and Change the Podcast. It's your boy, C.O. McLean.
It's your boy Melly Mel, man. You heard?
You heard? You know what it is. Episode 5. We made it, bro. 5.
Big
We
five,
hit a
man.
milestone. 5.
Big five,
Big 5.
man.
Episode 6 next week. Make sure you tune in 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be shining off, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.